we're gonna be having Aria on today. I'm so excited, so excited. It is Pride Month, people. We are alive. We are alive. So excited. Aria is in the building, people. Aria is in the building. So I'm gonna basically just introduce Aria. So Aria is a wonderful soul. I met her at Stockton Fashion Week, and she was one of the models there. And I was like, Stockton? Hold up. Where have you been? What's going on? So I had to grab her, take her over to come see fashion production in like real life, and I just wanted her to experience that real life, fashion industry, because she has so much potential. So I'm so excited. Here she comes. She's gonna get on, and I'm just so excited. Here we go. Let me get her connected.
Hi, girl. How are you?
So cute. Hi, Art. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm doing awesome. I'm really happy to be on this live with you today. It's
I'm
my
so
doing like
excited
a
you're
formal live.
here.
Thank you.
No, I am so excited that you are here today because listen, I was like, we are in June. We need some new blood. We need some fierceness on ANG Model Management's live one time. And we need to just spread light and just spread the energy and just be equal and one with each other. So we have to, one, spread awareness, and one, spread
Visibility.
light on your greatness. Like, you're great, period.
But
So
yeah,
first,
bomb, and like it's always what we need more of. So I'm glad to have for you to have me here today. Honestly, thank you.
yes. So first of all, I want you to introduce yourself to everyone coming in right now. I want y'all to get to know Aria. Explain who Aria is.
Yeah.
Just give them a little touch of who you are.
Okay, like she said, I'm from Stockton. We actually met through the Stockton Fashion Week. I have been modeling since when we met. Honestly, that was my first like experience getting my toes in like the modeling industry, because I never knew I had what it took, because I didn't know if I can be the model I really wanted to be. But once I continued on with my transition and just learned to self-love and grow more that way, I really figured out the potential I have. So
Yes.
go through
Oh
that.
my gosh. So
So
what
what was
else? What else you gotta say?
I honestly nothing. I just am.
I'm just trying to post this little tide for people can
Come on, join. We got 5 people.
yeah, we
I
do.
honestly expect
Speak to
you
the
to do.
people while I'm typing.
Okay. Well, I honestly don't want to be in Stockton any longer, so I'm trying to make this modeling thing a career of mine, and I really want to get this going. And I actually have other things too that I work on, but we were talking about that, like really not
Yeah.
showing off our like all the talents we have unless we're ready to show them off. And like I have a lot of like talents that a lot of people don't know about, and like it's a lot of things behind the scenes that I'm working on, just because I want to make sure when I show people that it's ready and it's what I want.
Right. She's greatness, people. Listen, my eye is watering, excuse me.
I know it took
We're gonna be
real
real quick. My eye is watering. But for two reasons. It's burning and because of you.
Oh, it's all this.
I love it. So Aria, I want to basically start off with the questions. I want people to really just dive in and know who you are and just like know where you think, especially being new in the modeling industry.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us recently, like, what is your current journey as becoming a model right now?
What it's like. Obviously, right now it's a little like on the questionable side, just because of like the state of where the world's at right now. Obviously, it slowed me down. Right when we met, it was right before the pandemic happened. So like I was really getting my foot in there right before everything started going down. So it was a little unfortunate, but I really didn't let it like discourage me. So I just kept on doing things like getting together with like more local photographers to get photos done and just keep building up my portfolio because that's all you really can do, especially during a time like this. But I
Right.
right now I'm glad that I get to like do things like be in this runway that's coming up in July with Angie Model Management at the Charles Winery.
Cruise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
finally. I love it. It's beautiful, honestly, and I never been part of a show like an actual runway show that has like a beautiful venue like that. So honestly, where my career is headed is where I want it to be heading right now. So I'm really happy with it.
I'm excited. So, how does being trans make you unique within the modeling industry or just make you unique in general?
Well, I think it's definitely giving me the willpower for sure to like withstand like some of the type of people you'll meet in this industry. Like I really think I have built up a good enough self-confidence to just like really take the heat sometimes when it's
No, you're fierce. Listen, listen, people, if
I
y'all have the privilege, I should say, to be on set with Miss Aria right here, I mean, she shuts the show down. People can have no choice but to love you because you shut the whole show.
well,
You shut the show down. Like you shut
well
it down.
thank you. I really do appreciate you saying that. I just really it took me a while to get to that point, but like I always had it in me. I just didn't know how to express it and show it, but like as I became who I was and who I knew I needed to be, it really just clicked. And it just like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I need to be a model and work the way. And
Like you couldn't
so
be doing
I,
nothing else. You shouldn't be like modeling and you know do everything what else you're doing,
yeah,
but like nothing basic. Like you're far from it.
right. We don't like basic hair. No.
No, you're far. Like if you was just sitting here talking about, I'm just gonna work at Dillard's all day or every day of my life, I would be like, what are you doing? You're perfect. Like why are you just doing that? Like no, you haven't been. Like you're great. Like
Right. Honestly, yeah, it did take me a long time to realize that I had more potential for other things, But like, you always just have to believe in yourself that and embrace it, that you have what it takes and that you are something that is worth seeing. And a lot of people don't feel that way, like when they start transitioning, they don't think that they're worth seeing at the moment. But
mm,
as you grow and just live your truth and just yeah, just live your truth. Honestly, like if you live your truth mentally, it'll show externally. So like I really do.
yes,
That's like that's advice for some girls that are just trying to get into modeling that are like me and just really not worry about other people's opinions, but do what makes you happy and what like
right.
present yourself how you want to be presented, not with the way you think people want to see you presented.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I am
And
so
that's
happy.
do, and that's what makes people gravitate towards you because you're something different, you're something new,
Right,
thing that
right.
experienced before, and that's a good thing because I want to be able to give that experience to people.
And you're giving it, girl. You
Thank
are giving it. So, what are you currently learning about being a model?
mm. Well, I kind of touched on it earlier. Like I'm always constantly trying to learn that self-love is like first and foremost the most important because like if you don't love yourself and like treat yourself right and like self-care and stuff like that, it's gonna show on the outside if you don't
So, what do
if,
you think about if I can switch it and make it like a different question for you? What do you think that you are learning about the industry
okay,
as, um, you know,
that's a good question.
yeah,
Honestly, when I got into the industry, it's very scary. It's really like you think of the fashion industry and you think like people are so judgmental, they're going to be negative towards me and blah 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 blah. Like, but honestly, what I've learned through this past year and during everything and like getting into the modeling industry, I've learned that it's more accepting and loving, especially nowadays. Like, it's definitely more like inclusive and just like it really just they like unique people and they really make me feel beautiful. And I think me getting myself in the industry and pushing myself to get there really made my confidence go even more because like
mm,
the people around me just showed me how much potential I had. Like people like
right,
and people just like that I meet at different like different events and different photo shoots. They just show me my potential through every different photo
Mm.
shoot that I have. And so I really think that that mindset of mine of like, oh my gosh, this is a nasty industry, like it really has changed because it really has shown me nothing but love. And I really do appreciate
Yeah. Yes, and I'm glad it has. And listen, if they haven't, then you know where to come and tell me because
it. Yeah.
listen, I'll check it. I'll check it for you. I was not playing that. So I just love it. I just love that. So what advice you've been giving gems all day, but like just different advice. Like you never really touched on what kind of because I'm trying to give you the question. I'm trying to give you the questions without giving you trying to repeat what you already said. You understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like you just been girl, you just been going, and I just been like,
I got a lot to say.
she been dropping them, she been dropping them. That's why you've been held in too long, and we trying to make you come out.
Exactly. A little nerve-wracking, a little scary because I got a lot to say. There's a lot of things going on in my head, but
Yes, but you
yeah,
look great, girl.
thank you.
So that's nothing you got to worry about.
Thank
So,
you.
what advice could you give to another person like yourself wanting to become a model and follow their dreams? Like, make it because I know you already said that, but just for that one specifically, like someone just so nervous and they're just like, because I know they can come to you and ask you questions, but what could you give them like
I
that
think
one gem?
really they need to like focus on like what like I my biggest advice is that for girls in general should just focus on and girls like me should just focus on not what other people think, but just like focus on what they think and are and honestly what you think sometimes are your biggest insecurities, like what you think is not cute about you and stuff like that, are what people think are the most beautiful things about you sometimes. And so
Mm-hmm.
like being in this industry has showed me that like so many different parts of me are beautiful and that I never thought were beautiful before. And
Yeah. Yeah.
um, I mean, I'll just talk about it just because it was just a recent incident when I was on the shoot for the promotion for the runway that we were
Oh.
doing. Doris, the lady that was there, she's such a lovely lady. She was just really hyping me up, and I was really feeling self conscious about my legs that day because like
Mm-hmm.
legs fell, and it was just like, oh, I have a couple scars on them, and blah blah blah. But when I put my leg up on the table, I put my leg up on the table in the middle of the photo shoot, and she
And
really
she gave you life, girl.
saw the tickets. That's gonna, you know, like she really was making me feel like my biggest insecurity was something that I was beautiful and that I should be proud of. And I
Yes.
think my biggest advice for girls is that to not, to really not dwell on your insecurities because at the end of the day, like it makes you who you are and makes you beautiful and unique. So
Right. I
yeah,
feel like we should emphasize our insecurities, including myself. So
definitely.
it's like, like we all have to emphasize our insecurities because we might think they're ugly and crazy, but someone else might embrace it. So we have to really, and if nobody else does it, we have to do it. So we have to emphasize on our insecurities, emphasize on the things that we need to work on so that we can get better and we can just be great. So that's
Exactly. That's what we're
that's
heading. Greatness.
and so what can we as all of us expect from you, Aria, in the future and coming up?
Well, I really do hope to do some more runway shows and stuff like that. July, the one coming up is I'm super excited about. But I want to do more runway shows like that as well as just I really want to get my foot in more into like editorial kind of like
Yes, 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 yes.
avant-garde kind of modeling because I really
Mm,
move that way. But I need to like get my foot into those doors and really find those connections. So
yes,
I
I got you, girl.
for sure high
Yeah.
fashion. Yes. Another future thing for me is no more purple hair. I'm gonna be going red soon.
Yes, listen, she changes it up and she brings that wow factor every time. I can never be disappointed by you. Like never.
Oh,
Never.
thank you.
Never disappointed. So is there any last actually I want to just touch on just give a little bit more promotion for the show. Listen, she's going to be walking probably for multiple designers. We have 4 great designers on this show, and she's going to be one of the models there. And I just want everyone to come out and support her, support Angie Model Management, support trans community, support the pride community, support all of it. And listen, we're going to be great, and we're bringing unique and exclusive energy to the world. So listen, everyone, stay tuned. There's editorials, photo shoots, everything. Stay tuned for Aria. She's coming strong. let me play the song for your exit.
Girl, Kiss Me More has been playing on repeat. I've overplayed it probably.
I love it.
I'm so happy that you had me today.
I'm so happy that you came on, and this was so amazing, and I love you, girl. You know that.
And it's a great first experience for live because you're really easy to talk to, honestly, and so I'm happy.
Oh, thank you. I try to make it easy, girl. I'm nervous too. Every time I get in front of these lights, you see I got this little ring light. Girl, I didn't put my little wall up. I said I try to get ready for you, girl. I said I had to make it perfect. I got to get ready for Aria. This got to be nice.
Thank you.
So,
thank you. A little something. I have this cute picture in the back. It's iconic, but
I love it.
Right.
It's very classic, very classic.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys, if anybody else didn't catch this live, you can catch this live now on the ANG Model Management YouTube. So you guys can definitely catch this again and just rewatch it and just really get her gems.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't blame you.
Have a good day. I love you. And girl, we about to get rocking. So stay tuned, people.
Guys, you'll be seeing some stuff. All right, bye, girl.
Yes, bye.